Like, actually playing some music. That's what's missing. I'm missing some music in the background because I normally have some music playing in the background and I ain't got nothing playing. But then if I do, then I might have some copyright infringement. And I don't have time to fight those battles. What's going on, y'all? It's your girl Abby Sufrant, your shopping contract queen, and I'm here to hang out with y'all, do a little talk. I told you I'm coming back with the heat, the fire this go around. So I hope y'all are ready. You have a business now. What? Like, what do you do? So we're gonna talk about a couple things. You're gonna get on a pop in, and I'm gonna get out your way. I'm gonna let you have the rest of your evening. Okay. Um, Man, we love to start businesses, and I'm one. I'm very much so guilty of it. I do it all the time. I've done it several different times. I can tell you stories till we blue in the face. But just know that when we start businesses, there is a reason why we start the business. Okay. We don't start a business just to start it. We start a business to solve a problem, right? One of the things that I love that I'm doing now is that I'm working in the government contracting arena to help solve problems for the government. They're one of my new customers, one of my favorite customers, because they got a nice hefty budget. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. Oh, I can't even see my stuff over here on this side. But anyways, we're gonna talk about them in a little bit, right? The one thing I love about working with the government is, as a contractor, is that they're looking for me as well as I'm looking for them. So it's like a mutual like relationship kind of situation. Baby, you looking for me, I'm looking for you, boo. Like, what's up? But when you're looking for somebody, you just not looking for anybody. Okay. You don't want anybody who's just available. You don't want anybody who is always available, who ain't got nothing going on. And they got too much time on their hands. They ain't got nothing to bring to the table. They can't have no conversation. They can bring no thought process to the table. Maybe that's just me, because I'm not out here in these single streets. I've been married a long time, so I don't even know what I hear these horror stories about what y'all go through in these streets, and we should not be treating our businesses the same way. Okay, we should not be starting them and then just throwing them out there for anybody to just catch, to treat, to do whatever they way. But again, if that's how you want to be treated, baby, that's on you. That is your prerogative. That is how you handle your business. God bless you, right? No shade. It's just is what it is. We're on two different planes. Like I there's a certain way that you got to talk to me, some way you got to treat me, right? And then I like to eat, so you got to eat a certain way, right? But anyway, so this week I found 34,703 opportunities in the government contracting arena. And there probably are more than that. That's just what I found with just my two eyes really quickly in like a 5-minute search. There are thousands of opportunities that come down the pike every single day. And last week of quarter 3 for the federal government and most governments, right? State governments, local governments. Why ain't tell you my shirt was messed up? Y'all got me out here, shoulder, got my shoulders leaning. All right. Y'all ain't said nothing. Y'all's got to have me out here looking crazy and whatnot. But it's the last week of quarter 3, and big things about to be popping. July 1st, which is Saturday, is the new exchange. We're about to go over to quarter 4, so we got to be ready, got to be prepared. Definitely tap in with me and my community. Check out more about me at abbysufront.com. So, about these contract opportunities, I always have a good time looking up these contracts because there's such a variety. You literally don't know what you're going to find. I literally see things all the time for just different stuff. It is just crazy. I'm just like waiting for the opportunity to look for a contract where they looking for an elephant. Like they about to buy an elephant. Like, and then I'm gonna look and see who is selling elephants. Who's selling elephants? Like I've seen contract opportunities for dogs, right? Dogs make sense because we use them in the military and the police force, stuff like that. That makes sense. They use canines all the time. But what are we buying an elephant for? I'm an I will be shocked. I will be I will be tickled, right? So I see so many different opportunities, and I always want to just show y'all the opportunities that I find that may be applicable to you, your industry, whatever, and have at it. Do what you got to do. If it's something that you do, absolutely go ahead and apply for it. If you qualify, if you've done your part in registration, getting your certifications, whatever the case is. Now you don't need a certification. However, if you can only apply or submit a proposal if you have followed the guidelines that are outlined in the solicitation. Usually, at the very least, you have got to be registered, right? but that takes time. I'll help you out with that. Tap in with me, right? So today's contract, ooh, it's on my other computer. Let me tap in over here. So today's contract I found was very interesting. So I'll types of contracts, right? One contract I like to talk about is just something that was just interesting to me. Like, oh, okay, look for that. That's what's up. I have a lot of those aha moments where they're looking for contract opportunities and they do different things. And then I have my contracts that like tickle me. Like, what y'all doing with that? Who is buying this? Who approved? Whose desk did this opportunity come across, and who approved this opportunity? Right. So we're gonna talk about both. I got two, and we're gonna talk about while we do business, who we talking to, who we targeting, right? Because we're not just out here starting a candle business and don't know who we're selling to. We're not selling to everybody. Like that's just not going to happen. There are people who like certain types of candles. There's certain people who like healthy candles that don't have all the little paraffins and all the unhealthy things, right? The stuff that make them smell really, really good, they don't like all that. They like more natural scents and sandalwood and all that other stuff, right? Like, and listen, if y'all sell candles, like, and you want me to sponsor some, just shoot some my way, right? Ain't nothing wrong with shooting your shot. Your shot. What's up, Marlene? What's going on, Marlene? So I'm over here on the other side. I'm not even waving to the people. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? What's going on? So today, let me open up my computer on this side. So y'all, this contract that I found is looking for. Now, shout out to all my event planners. Here y'all go. Event planners are people who do work in marriages and relationships. This opportunity for you. So you better tap in, tag your people who do work with people with couples and marriages and events and all that stuff like this, retreats and all that. Tap them because this is a contract opportunity for them right here. So the federal government is looking has a contract opportunity out here for a marriage retreat. You're like, what? Like who's married? Who's coming to the marriage retreat given by the government, and who all gonna be there? Who signed up for this, right? So I'm gonna tell you the details, right? Because everything's about the details. So this marriage retreat is supposed to start mid-July, so it's actually like coming up real soon. So the good thing about this contract is probably gonna end very soon. That's number one. Number two, you need to be able to plan that bad boy out to a T because it is going to take place July 14th. Okay, which means they're going to be paying very soon. Okay, marriage retreat. Um, and this is marriage retreat for 3 days. They have 15 couples, 2 chaplains, and they want 17 lodging rooms. So 17 lodging rooms in all for a marriage retreat for 3 days. Okay. They wanted to take part in San Antonio, Texas. Okay. Shout out to all my Texas people. All right, TX. And basically, the contractor, what it basically says is the contractor should provide lodging, meals, meeting spaces, parking, and activity opportunities for the dates and number of participants noted in the correspondence. Must be a smoke-free environment. Oh, doesn't that sound easy? You said it sound like DOD. Let me see who actually is putting this out because Nope, that ain't it. This is, oh, you're right, the DOD. DOD, the Department of Defense. You're right. Marlene is on it. The DOD is the one that wants this is putting out this type of solicitation. And then it just goes through the details of what you're looking for. Oh, I should send this to so and so to somebody I just thought about. I gotta see how much time is actually when is this due? Let me go and take a look real quick. This is due oh, it was due today. Whoops. It was due today. It was due at 9:30 this morning. But it sounds amazing though. Listen, this is not their first time doing a marriage retreat. They clearly gonna come back around and do it again, right? Tell you the government be buying everything, they really do. So they want 17 rooms for 30 participants, and They want either to be a king size or a queen, two queen size beds. They give you the details of what the meeting room space was supposed to look like. Um, for the marriage retreat, they want at least 10 round tables that seat at least six people with a black or white tablecloth. Must be six tables around each table, and there should be two long tables, four materials. Easy peasy. Everything you need to know about the solicitation, they're going to tell you in there. And if they don't, guess what? You can ask questions, right? The meals, they want to provide four meals for each participant's meal shall consist of two hot breakfasts, one lunch, and one dinner. All meals shall be buffet style. Okay, two entrees, three sides, no less than three drink options, and two. Okay, that sounds easy peasy. What else? What else they got going on? Activities. So it should include. Oh, this is nice. This is cute. Okay. Oh, you never treats. Okay, Marlene. So it should include a welcome basket. And in the welcome basket, it must include snacks, non-alcoholic beverages. Now you own the government's money, but you ain't about to have that much fun on the government's money, okay? With a maximum total of $60 in value. So you create your own little baskets. That's opportunities for those of you who have who sell little trinkets and different things, small in size. And of a low value, you may be able to partner with local small businesses and include their items in the basket. Dope. All right, what else they want? And that's it. That's a statement of work. That is so simple. So simple. This other page is 2 pages long. It was due this morning. No, it says submit your questions. Oh wait, hold on. No, this is conflicting. Somebody made a mistake in here because it says submit your quote no later than July 23rd. It's June 23rd. I feel like it's June 20, sorry, not June 23rd, June 26th, because they're going on this retreat in about 3 weeks from now. Okay. Well, look, that's a dope contract opportunity that I found, and I just wanted to just show y'all. I didn't even read through the scope. Just the title of it just got me intrigued. I do stuff like that. It may be also a bad habit that I have, just going down a rabbit hole. And those of you who look up contract opportunities, you understand what I'm saying when I said we go down rabbit holes looking up these contract information. It's crazy. But anyways, so so our tickled contract of the day is something that just makes me laugh, something that I either I found relatable or could be triggering, whatever. It's just something that makes me like just tickle on the inside. So the one that I found today was for carpet cleaning. And you're like, Abby, why are you tickled with a carpet cleaning contract? So I'm gonna tell y'all my business, right? There are people who watch those nasty pimple popping videos. I don't know how y'all do it. Okay, I cannot stomach it. Like I don't mm. Just thought about it right now. It just makes me like mm. Okay, but then there's those of us who don't indulge in that type of fantasy erotica. I don't even know what it is, right? But one of the things that I do, and I'm gonna tell you my business right now. One of the things that I do that I watch is some carpet cleaning videos. And y'all know the ones I'm talking about. Like the carpet's been outside since Jesus was here on this earth and nobody decided to clean it. I love watching those carpet. It's just like I don't listen, y'all. I don't know what it is about the carpet cleaning things, but I will sit there and watch them clean this carpet. First of all, my thought process is, how did this rug get so filthy? Right? It's not even dirt. The dirt is in the very essence of the nature of the contract. I mean, of the contract of the carpet. How did it get so dirty? And where is this? And where is this carpet located? That's number one. And number three, why are we preserving it? Because with me and my temperament, I'd be like, baby, put that out by the side of the road, and you let the garbage men take it. You let somebody else who feel like they found a treasure pick that bad boy up and go clean it off and set it where it's got to go. Okay. Don't leave it here. I don't want it. I don't want it. I feel like, and listen, y'all know I have 5 children, and they definitely know how to make their level of mess. Let's just go ahead and say that. From 13 all the way down to 3. All right. They all just seem to know how to leave crumbs and leave stuff. And I feel like oftentimes my groceries are more on the floor than in their mouths. And I'm like, no wonder y'all are hungry because y'all not even eating the full meal. Y'all not even the full snack. You're feeding the floor. Now, if we had she would be very happy and the bellies would be full. I've contemplated getting a dog. However, my husband said I'm not allowed to get any more dogs because I I I don't do my part with the dogs. Like I don't because I have kids. So mm-mm, mm-mm. I'm not allowed to have more dogs. So there's that. But this carpet cleaning contract just made me laugh and it made me instantly think of those videos that I'd be watching where the carpets are just like devoured in dirt and it's like caked on dirt. It's not like dirt that you just do a little scrub and you can like start to clean it off, but it's like you need industrial size machinery to help you clean up the dirt. That is crazy. What happened? Where was the rug? Was it like outside, like in the garage, and the cars just roll over it as they come into the garage? Like, I have questions. I really want to know. But then I love the way that they clean it. I mean, they have to clean the front several times over, flip that bad boy over, clean the back, go back to the front, clean that last part, and then rinse. And I'm like, okay, but how long does it take for it to dry? Okay, those are random thoughts that go through my mind. We ain't talking about that. So the carpet cleaning contract is the one that tickled me for the day because I just thinking about those carpet cleaning contracts, videos. Number one in the chat if y'all have watched those carpet cleaning contracts. Lord, I can't get my lords together today. If y'all have watched those carpet cleaning videos, I cannot be the only one watching them. You know why? Because they be having 1.4 million views. And so I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. I don't have that much time in the day or in this world to provide 1.4 million views. So I am not alone in this. Okay, you're not going to leave me out here by myself, but that's okay. I'll take one for the team. All right. So before we go, I want to talk a little bit about who you are targeting. You have a business. Now, what do you do? You have a business. Now, what do you do? Who are you targeting? Who are you talking to? Who is your ideal client? Who are you helping? You know, part of your strategy should be identifying who your target audience is. And a lot of times, contrary to popular belief, your target audience is not who you think they are. Now, a lot of times I'll tell my clients, we will have a forecast and we will, let's say, create content and other things that are important for their social media presence to draw in clients. And we will have to test that out. There's a lot of testing that goes on until you actually get to a place where your audience is your audience. And don't, my lips are dry. Lord, don't be sad if your audience is not the audience that you thought you would have. But let me tell you, they're doing you a favor, right? Because the audience that shows up, that is your audience. Sometimes we're so married to the fact that I want to serve my audience that looks like this. They don't want nothing to do with you, boo. It doesn't matter what you have to offer. Sorry, your feelings are going to be hurt. However, if you take your feelings out the situation, you will know that the people who organically are attracted to you and what you have to offer, those are your people. So switch over to the other side and talk to your people. If you're trying to target people that are in their late 20s and early 30s, and you're like, but my people who are buying my products and services are people in their 40s and 50s, then those are your people, baby. They're showing up. The targeting that you're doing is attracting those people. So why are you not talking to them? Because you're married to talking to the 20s and 30-year-olds. They don't care nothing about what you have to offer. I'm trying to save this generation to do this, that, and the third. Okay, that's cool. What's good? However, the people that see you, that understand what you're talking about, are a whole different audience. So just make the shift on over. You know why? Because they're also willing to pay. The people, who are your target audience, are going to always be willing to pay. They're going to be always willing to invest in what you have to offer because you're solving a problem for them. Same thing on the government side. You can't serve everybody. You can't serve every agency. You can't serve every customer. You can't serve every corporate client. You have to identify who you are targeting. And that does take time figuring that out. Don't be discouraged. Nobody in business has done it and done it well on their first day on the job. They have not. And if they did, they lie. They are a liar. Tell them to show me some receipts. Show me some receipts. Unless you're a scammer. Now, the only people that I know that get good results quickly and uh and convert pretty well are scammers. And y'all like, I don't even know how the scammers be doing it. They got their ways. I see it all the time. I'm not impressed. A lot of people get impressed by like the shiny, glittery things. It just looks pretty and it's nice. That ain't what it is. That ain't what it is. One thing about me, I'm not flashy at all. Like I am not flashy at all. You will generally never know the size of my wealth because I'm just not flashy. I'm just not that person. One, I'm human. I got kids. Okay, they're gonna touch something, tear something, spill something. Right? I'm not even gonna put myself in the position to get upset and to get mad. Okay, I'm just not gonna do it. Like, why? Um, why drive myself crazy? You know what I'm saying? There are things that are nice. However, I just don't care to put my all to it. For me, I'm such an experienced person. I like to live in the moment. And that's why I'm terrible at like taking pictures because I'll be in the moment, like living it up. Like we go on vacation, we living it up. Do you take any pictures? I probably took a picture when we got off the airplane and maybe a picture of our room when we first got in. After that, I am engulfed in what I am doing. Okay, I'm terrible at taking pictures. Now, I did make a New Year's resolution this year to be more present in taking pictures of my to document my experience because when I get older and or when I when something happens like right now I'm like I'm not really sick but I'm shut in because I can't do anything because of my ankle. I might glance over some of the videos and pictures and things that we have done as a family or things that I've done and be like, you know what? I did enjoy that place. I do want to pull up and go back to that place again. We did have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Especially if we get older and my memory decides it wants to depart from me. I have my pictures and other little memorabilia things, but I particularly would prefer pictures because I don't like to have things. It's just too much to keep up with. I got 5 kids. Y'all can just imagine how many things we have in this house. It's crazy. It's crazy. I wouldn't recommend. Very ghetto. 2 out of 5 stars, right? JK. Um, but you have to focus on who your target audience is. All right. Know who they are and identify them to the point where you literally create an avatar for them. Right. Um, give them a name. My ideal client's name is Keisha. Maybe stereotypical. I don't care. But my ideal audience is Keisha, and I know who Keisha is. I know what she likes to do. I know what she likes to watch. I know how she likes to spend her money. I know how much she approximately gets paid, and so how much extra money that she has to spend on additional things. I know Keisha likes to. She does own a business as well as she has a full time job, and her goal is to be autonomous, where she um, has her business. Her goal is to have her business take care of all of her expenses and her livelihood. That's Keisha. I also have another um, avatar, and her name is Lindsay. She's different. However, I've identified based off of my traction, based off of my analytics, um, these two groups of, I call it my avatars, my girls, got Lindsay and Keisha, who they are and how they serve, how I can serve them also. I talk to them relatively the same. However, one spending habits is a little different from the other. One has a family and the other one doesn't, but they all both receive me very well. And so that is how I'm able to hone in and talk specifically to Keisha and to Lindsay. Now, where I fall at fault, because I am not perfect. I'm not trying to, pretend like I am perfect, nothing like that. But um, I don't talk to my people all the time. But the thing that I love about y'all is y'all know my heart, and y'all know I take very, very good care of y'all um, at the end of the day. And I stay true to my word. And even when I mess up, because I will admit when I mess up, That's something that some of y'all need to work on, right? I admit when I mess up, but I also take accountability for when I mess up and I try to right my wrongs. Because again, I am human. And that was a hard lesson for me to learn, but we can talk about that another time when we just chit chat. We're focused on knowing who your target audience is. So if you know who your target audience is, if you're a business owner and you know who your target audience is, type a number 3 in the chat. If you're like, I'm kind of winging it, shooting my shot, seeing wherever it lands, and hoping that I can find somebody to give me the return that I'm looking for, or somebody to see what I have to offer, drop a number 4 in the chat. I just want to see what y'all doing. You either know, I know my people, I drop a number 3. If I'm just kind of winging it, drop a number 4. And again, it takes time. You're not gonna figure this out overnight. But you do have to test the market. You do a test the market. Okay. It's not gonna always be perfect. And then because of trends and how things change all the time, we also have to do our evaluations for our business and make sure that the customer who we once were serving is still the same customer serving. Does that make sense? The same customer who we were serving over here may not be the same customer over there. A few months, even years later. These trends and the way things are shifting these days, they happen so very fast. However, we also need to be just as fast and be willing to pivot. Don't be so married to staying one way. If my customers pivot just a little bit, I might have to pivot just a little bit. So like a small pivot could be like accepting Apple Pay. Something small. No, I don't accept Apple Pay. Why not? It ain't that hard to accept Apple Pay. It is not that hard. People want to tap. People don't want to pull out their cards and swipe no more. They don't want to insert their cards no more. Okay. Offer Apple Pay. If it's something that they want to buy and they can pay for it in advance and then come pick it up later, do you offer like off hour shopping for pickup? Or are you only open when you are present in there? You could capitalize on getting some sales and maybe having like, because okay, let's break it down, right? So like y'all know how Sam's Club, you can enter into Sam's Club if you're like a business member, if you have a business membership, like a whole hour or two before the general people can show up. So you get first dibs on all the fresh stuff they put out. You get first dibs on whatever is available. That's beneficial to me as a business owner. Especially if I'm like in the food industry and I need to prepare for the day, or I didn't get a chance to go the day before, whatever the case is, I want to be able to get in and out before as quick as possible, as fast as possible. And that's also why I love Sam's Club, because you can also check out with your phone. What happened, baby? Okay, bring it to me. And so I can check out from my cart as I'm putting stuff in my cart. I can check out at Sam's Club, and I ain't even gotta go through and scan my stuff. Y'all got that in y'all area? Type of number 5 if you do. You know how convenient that is? You know how genius that is? Don't nobody want to wait in line no more. First of all, they don't even have cashiers to even check people out these days, okay? Walmart definitely owes me my W-2. I've been waiting. I'm still waiting, okay? Because I got some money to claim on there because I've been working. I don't know how you broke these. But knowing your customer is going to be key to your success. It really don't matter what you offer. Okay? I don't know how to. Here you go. Okay. You all right? Yep. Okay. I'm almost done. I love you. I love you. But y'all picking up what I'm putting down? So I'm gonna wrap up because my kids are right here. They're looking at me funny and they're like, "You need to get off this internet talking to these people." If you don't know who your target audience is and you can't describe them to a T, take time figuring it out. Okay, don't give him glasses. He don't want glasses. You can leave him alone. Take time figuring out who your target audience is and then test that out. See how the people respond. Number 2, if you don't know who your target audience is, pull up on me. Go to my website, abbysuefront.com. Click our services. We do have an Audience 360 where we help you identify who your target audience is. There's no point in you shooting blank shots out there and hoping it lands anywhere, and then you don't have consistent sales and different things like that. Y'all get what I'm saying? I want y'all to win, and there's no reason for us not to win. And I say us because I'm in a mix too. I'm a business owner just like y'all too. So, without further ado, y'all have a great night tonight. I'll probably pop up tomorrow too and talk to y'all about a few things. Um, but pull up on me at bcfront.com. I got everything you need to know, what you need to do, how I can serve you, how I can help you. We're just days away from quarter 4 for the government, and I'm so excited. So don't work too hard, y'all. Just work hard in the right direction. But y'all have a good night. Bye, y'all. Check out